Hello everybody, welcome back to the next episode of Paradisia. Now in the last episode, as you know if you've seen it, I did the creation and detail work of the resort hotel. And in this episode, we're continuing that by doing the golf course that is associated with us. Now I want to preface this by saying I have never played a round of golf in my life. So this may not be 100% accurate, but I did use some aerial photos of different golf courses as a guideline for this. So it'll be a resemblance of a golf course. We'll just say that. Now to start off with here, I am extending the parking lot. Of course, we did have the one parking lot there on the other side of the road, but I figured we should extend it, seeing as this is a fairly big facility. There's two giant resort hotel buildings and the golf course that's going to be here. So I thought having this extra parking would be more realistic. And of course, with all of my parking, I used the green curbs there just to add some detail to it. And if you'll notice, some of the trees there are missing. When I was doing some work on there, I accidentally deleted some of the trees. So I'm going to have to go back in. I go back in later in the episode and replace them. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out because I'm sure somebody will see it and wonder, hey, I remember him putting trees in the last episode. Where'd they go? So yeah, I made an oopsie and I deleted them. So I'm actually putting them back in right now, as you can see. Now, the golf course assets that I use, which you'll see shortly, are pretty cool. They're these, they're like modular golf course pieces. And it has it has the fairway, it has the rough, it has the green, it has the sand bunkers, and you put them in piece by piece, and you can kind of move them around and make them the way you want them. There are other golf course assets that are on the workshop. However, I did not like them because they all had built-in trees, and they were all pine trees, and it just wasn't working for me. So I wanted something that I could customize, and this was the best option that I could go with. Now, keep in mind, it is a little elevated off the ground there, so it does look kind of funny. But when you start putting in the other pieces, it kind of levels out. It is kind of each course is up on a hill, but it's still worked out pretty cool. They're fairly flat. Now, I know not all golf courses are flat; they're hilly and things like that. Some of them are, but this is a fairly flat area, so we kind of kept them flat there. But these modular pieces are really cool. There's enough to do a full 18-hole course, although I only stuck with just 9 holes, just due to space restrictions and stuff. Now, one thing you will notice later on in the video is I actually end up making 10 holes, and I delete one, because I'm like, okay, because the original plan was, let's go with 18. 18's going to work. And then I started looking at it and was like, nope. I don't have the space for this, so I ended up going with 9 holes. Now, you see here I'm laying down just some of the grass that would be surrounding the rough area. One thing about this episode, you will see there will be a lot of trees. I put down so many trees in this area. It's, it was borderline ridiculous. But every golf course I looked at had, trees and everything surrounding it, so... And seeing as how close these are to each other, I guess, or how close together they are, it would make sense to have the trees to stop any balls from flying over onto the neighboring course, or onto the neighboring hole, I should say. Again, I don't know the terminology. I've never played golf, so all of you golfers out there are probably cringing right now while watching this. So I apologize. Now, most of this video is just going to be me laying down the different holes, so it is going to be kind of repetitive, but I try to mix it up just a little bit, and eventually I'm going to stop talking and just go to a time lapse so you can see the creation of it. But before we do that, I did want to talk about a few things. Now, I've had some great interactions with you guys in the comments. I definitely enjoy that, and I've got some great ideas. So I wanted to take a minute to talk about where the episodes are going to be going and where this city is going to be heading to next. Now, I know a big portion of it is going to be like the downtown area as well. So those are the big goals. I want to do a really awesome downtown area. I want to do a really cool like a port and industrial area. Those are going to be some pretty big episodes, but there's also little things that I've got some plans for too that you guys have given me in the comments. One of them being up in the mountainous area. I want to do a like a river rafting or like an adventure type of thing up there. So that's going to happen. I was given the idea to do a military base, and that's going to happen as well. I have to find a suitable place for it, so there will be a military installation on this island. That's going to happen. And probably in the downtown area or during that build, maybe a separate video for that, maybe a short video. I was given the idea to do an embassy, and I have some pretty cool like concrete walls, security walls that would be perfect for that. So I'm going to do that as well. That'll be just maybe a subsection of the downtown build will be an embassy building or two for different countries. So that's certainly going to happen as well. And let's see, what else do I want to do? Of course, I did point out in the very first episode, there's a spot up on a hill that I want to make an observatory. So that's going to go up there as well. Let's see. In the coastal part of the downtown area, I'm going to be doing a separate video for the cruise ship hub or the cruise ship harbor. That way, it'll be a separate video, but it'll be a nice detailed area for where the cruise ships would pull into port there. And going back to the military base idea, that's actually also the base is going to be on the water. It's going to be like a Navy base. I do have some ship assets that are military vessels, so that will be there as well on the water. And that's really it for the ideas right now. If you guys have anything else you think you'd like to see, or anything else I should build in this, definitely leave it down in the comments and we can add it, because this map is fairly large and there's a lot of potential, and I want to make sure that we cover everything. And we're not going to cover I'm not going to cover every little space, every little green space, but I'd like to cover a lot of it and make it look like a like a good island, like civilization. There will be some things that I do off camera just because they're kind of boring and I really don't think people want to see it. And a lot of that is going to be doing some like low density housing just around, like kind of like the urban sprawl or the suburban sprawl of the cities. It's just going to be basic streets and housing, nothing really too exciting. But of course, if I do anything like a university or something like that where there's going to be a lot of detail work, then yes, I will certainly make sure that that's recorded and on video. Just because, the last thing I did that was pretty detailed that I forgot to record was that high school. And I kind of regret doing that because it was a really awesome project and I just forgot to record it because I was irresponsible. But I'll make sure that doesn't happen again. I've actually got to the point now to where I record just about everything I do in the game, and then I edit out the pieces that are just kind of boring and that I don't want to show. So you'll see a lot of that in here as well, where I do like jump cuts and things like that. That's where I edit out. Sometimes I spend a lot of time on the pause menu, tabbed over, or on my other screen looking at aerial shots of things. So I try to cut those out so you don't sit there and just look at a pause screen while I'm doing all of that, because that could get kind of boring. Now that I've talked your ear off for about 10 minutes, we're going to go ahead and just turn on some music here and finish up the golf courses. I say golf courses, it's a golf course. We're going to finish up the holes. And once they are finished, I'll come back on here with some live footage and we can take a more detailed look at it and go from there. So yeah, I guys hope you guys enjoy the music, and I'll be here with you shortly.
Let's make a run together, I'll be by your side before we collide. And if the sky falls down on you, just beat it up before we collide. Let's make it last forever, I'm ready to fly before we collide. And when the sun don't shine on you, just heat it up before we collide. Let's make a run together, I'll be by your side before we collide. And if the sky falls down on you, just beat it up before we collide. Let's make it last forever, I'm ready to fly before we collide. And when the sun don't shine on you, just heat it up before we collide.
Alright everybody, we are back from the time lapse. I hope you enjoyed the music. As you can tell, it's probably a little different than what I've used in some of my previous videos. I've actually changed my provider for my royalty-free music, so it was something a little more modern, and if you like that, I'll keep to it. I thought some nice electronic upbeat music was a little bit better than the normal stuff I had going, so let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you like that, I'll keep that theme of the music going. I rather enjoyed it, so I hope you did too. With that being said, let's go ahead and move on here. What we're looking at right now is the entrance to the resort. I took some time detailing here the entrance. As you can see, we've got some brick walls there on the left and the right side, which are the, you can imagine that's where the sign for the resort would be. It would be like, you know, welcome to paradise, or whatever it would say right there on those brick walls. I don't have any assets that actually have a name, so they're blank, but you get the idea. And it's got some nice decorative bushes around it. Now right now, of course, we're just in the first person view. I figured I'd go around in first person first, and then we'll do some aerial shots. So speaking of first person, let's go ahead and just take a look here at just the work of the brick. Well, up close it doesn't look good, but I think that looks pretty cool with the bushes around it and then the palm trees. Just from a distance, that looks awesome on each side. Then we move into the roundabout here, which I thought needed a little something, so I went with the I found this statue here and I thought this was perfect. So what I did is I plopped it down and I used a little bit of textured gravel underneath it that was yellow, and did some yellow bushes around it as well, just to kind of accentuate it. So if we zoom out a little bit here, we can take a look. And I think that looks I think that looks rather nice, personally. Let me know what you guys think. I like that. I think it's simple and elegant. That's what I see as simple and elegant. And we have benches, trash cans, the bollards around here as well, so it'll be lit at nighttime. Okay, then we have the first entrance here. This is from the last video where we were doing. Just look, can you imagine standing underneath this building and just looking up? That's just amazing. I put some cars in the parking lot. Because these are not real parking lots, the Sims won't park there. So I just filled everything up here with these just default cars. Yes, I know they are all the same car because I just used prop line tool and did it. Because when you're looking at it from the air, it's really, it's you know, it kind of looks like a car dealership, I know, but I just needed to add something to it, so I did that. I didn't want to, it would take forever to do a bunch of different cars there. And quite frankly, that would have taken, I mean, it would have taken hours just to do that. And I felt that my time could be spent better doing other things. So back to the ground view here. We were in the parking lot. Over here we have the bus parking and the caravan parking, which I've got a few RVs or caravans there, the buses. We have a functioning parking garage here. 3 of them, actually. And of course, we'll go back down through here. The parking garage. This was that little, this is not the way in. Let me go the right way. The service area. See, here we go. I've got some trucks back here. The little shed with the golf carts. The trash and the recycling. I like this camera mod. This is kind of cool. Hey, Jeep, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be back here. Okay, let's go in through the gate here. Maybe stop off for a hot dog and a Coke. Oh, look at that. There's Barks root beer, Coca-Cola, Sprite. What is that at the top? Is that like Heineken beer cans at the top? That's okay. And maybe some Bud Light. I'll have a beer and a hot dog. That sounds good. Let's see, and then we've got some Coca-Cola machines. Only $1. That's good. Oh, a vending machine. What do we have? Got some Doritos, some Sun Chips, some Skittles. Oh, peanut butter M&Ms. I want peanut butter M&Ms. Those look good. This is cool. Okay, sorry. I sidetracked again. So, yes, the pool area. Of course, we have more hot dogs and a popcorn stand. Our buddy Fresh Popcorn would be proud. See, it even says hot, fresh popcorn. Okay. So, pool area, yes. Here we've got the bathrooms with the trash cans. Got the basketball court. Come out here to shoot some hoops. It's funny, when I go over the decal, it disappears. We've got it separated by some bushes here. We've got some chairs and umbrellas. Little playground. Walk up here. This little area overlooking this part of the pool. It's just awesome. I like it. And if we walk around back here, behind the rocks, out this gate, little double gate here, you can access the beach. Or if you are over here in the plaza, which we'll go to next, here's the little plaza where you can get some more hot dogs. We've got the bench, we got the chairs and the, look at the detail there. That's cool. Got the fountain. Here's the little shops I was talking about, where if you're out here you can buy some fresh fruit or some little gemstones or some flowers. Maybe where some local vendors would be set up selling some things. That's what I like to imagine is going on right there. There are benches. Another hot dog stand. People here really like their hot dogs. I like hot dogs. Do you like hot dogs? I love hot dogs. Alright, and then we'll go down here. We've got a little bit of greenery right here in between the two paths, which looks pretty cool. We've got one of the guys in the comments said I should put some surfboards down by the beach, so I definitely did that. Also, sorry about the frame rate. It's tanking right now just because of so much going on. I do apologize, but this is about how my game runs whenever it's, in play mode here. So welcome to my world. So yeah, we've got some surfboards. We've got some people here. Some lounge chairs. More surfboards. It's pretty cool. And as you can see, I changed this wooden pathway. At first, I used those decals, and that wasn't quite working. I didn't like the way it looked, and I learned that with the network extensions, you can use one of the people paths and make it elevated, and it turns it into this nice boardwalk. So I used that instead, and it turned out amazing. Let's see, we've got some people over here flying a kite and barbecuing with vending machines. That's a little weird, but okay. Some more people flying kites. Some lounge chairs and a box. More lounge chairs flying a kite. Oh man, this is just so cool. I'll try not to look over there too much because it just tanks the frame rate. But we have to on the way back, so bear with me. Let's go ahead and head on back now. Gonna go up here. So now that we've done a little walkthrough of, you know, the main hotel area, which you saw most of the last episode, I want to look at that. Just that view right there looks pretty cool. I think I might screenshot. I'm gonna screenshot this and I'm gonna upload this to Reddit. It just looks really cool. So let me go ahead and do that here. There we go. I just had to do that. So you coming along with the ride for me? Yeah, can't speak. You're coming along for the ride. Okay, so we've got now the golf course area, which here's the golf course parking. We got the sign here. Please keep pace with the group ahead. You know, repair all ball marks. All players must have their own set of clubs. Golf attire is required, and have fun and enjoy your day. Here we go. You can see there's the driving range right in there. Here's the clubhouse where you would enter. We've got some parking right here. Here's the little picnic area that I made, which looks, I like that. I like how simple it is, but it still looks cool. Then here's where you would just take your card out, and now you're on the course. So, and of course here's the, you know, the outer road. It goes around to all the tees. This one goes around here. It's kind of a quick little trip. Here we go. I think this looks really cool just doing this. You know, across the bridge, through the wildlife. So yeah, that's cool. And you see the city at the distance, the hotel over there. You've got the top of the roller coaster peeking over the treetops there. It's just really kind of awesome. So yeah, let's go ahead and do a bit of an aerial shot here. Let's zoom out and just take a quick peek at everything. Which, you know, I'd have to say I'm proud of it. You know, it's cool. Probably not my best work, but it's up there. I like the way it turned out. I'm a little iffy on these rocks. I like to imagine these rocks were placed here artificially, you know, as a barrier to keep the water from seeping over, you know, from getting onto the coast or into the beach here, I guess. I'd like to imagine that's kind of what that purpose is there, why they're there. Sorry, I'm kind of stumbling over my words. It's late at night when I'm doing this. I've had a long day, but I wanted to get this out for you guys. Then of course here we've got this awesome one right here. Let me see if I can get this. There was this shot that I put on Reddit. Let's see if I can get the angle and everything the same again here. I thought it looked amazing. Oh, let me show this to you guys. I think the way this lines up with the palm trees is just fantastic. So let's do that. Let's go to gameplay. Let's turn on day-night cycle. Okay. Let's zoom out a little bit and let's make it nighttime. There it is. That is it. Like, just look at that. Tell me that is not beautiful. That is something else. That's the one thing I enjoy about this game, is after I build something, just being able to take the screenshots and really take in the beauty of it. Scenes like this, where you can create your own world, is just amazing. Like, look at the city. Look at the... I mean, that's just fantastic. Yes, my frame rate is garbage right now, I know, but still, it's so cool. This parking lot needs some lighting. I see that now. Like, we go down here. Look at this. This is well lit. The pool area is lit. It's just nice. I like being able to create things like this. Like, let's go back to this view where we were a second ago, and let's look up. Look at that. Which, that's something I did as well that you might not know, is I put some lights at the top of these buildings. See how they're illuminated at the top? They aren't normally like that. I put these blue lights up there, and I love the way it turned out. I think that looks phenomenal. Let's see, let's go back down to street view here. Like, look at the park. I even have the park lit up. It's actually really bright. Oh wow, I'm sorry about that. That's really bright. But even in details like that, like the backlighting for the palm trees is awesome. I'm so taken aback by the things you can do with this game, and I love it. So, all right. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode, I guess. I rambled on long enough. I hope you guys enjoyed the build video here of the golf course. I hope you enjoyed the first part of it as well when we did the resort hotel, and definitely looking forward to getting some more of these out for you and getting the city expanded. If you've liked what you've seen, don't forget to drop a like down below. Also, leave me a comment. Let me know what else you guys want to see in this city. Let me know what you think of this. Comment on the music choice. Let me know if that was a good one, a bad one. You know, I do this for you, so you know, I want to give back to you. So if there's something you want to see, let me know so I can make it happen. Alright guys, well, it's been fun doing this, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Gonna end it on a bit of a cinematic, just a short little cinematic shot, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.